Hello and welcome to the Ivy League Digital Network. I'm Scotty Rogers, and I'm excited to bring you this month's Authentic Ivy, a celebration of Black History Month. This two-part series highlights individuals from around the Ivy League sharing their perspectives on this year's theme, Civil Rights in America, and how the Civil Rights Movement has affected their lives even to this day. So here's the first part of our Black History Month edition of Authentic Ivy.
The Civil Rights Movement to me, just knowing what my grandparents would do, especially my grandfather, he actually was a part of it. He was helping to assemble people down south and also in the north as he moved around.
When I think back to the Civil Rights Movement, I think back to an extraordinary time in history when brave and courageous people fought for their rights through nonviolence to effect change in this country.
I think it impacts me because you become appreciative of the opportunity in front of you. A little bit more than a generation ago, I would have never been able to sit in this room and I'm graduating in 3 months. And I think it's really important that you're aware of that.
I would say that the civil rights has definitely made me more conscious and aware of the privileges that I have today. Being a student athlete at Dartmouth, a student athlete of color, I think it's important to acknowledge and recognize that the movement and the actions and progress of the civil rights movement has definitely attributed to people like me, people of color, being able to attend a prestigious institution like Dartmouth.
I'll never forget growing up as a kid, sort of what it meant to me when my parents took me to the annual celebration for Dr. Martin Luther King. And I still remember the I Have a Dream speech and what that meant to me.
When you have these incredible athletes that have come through here, such as like Chaz Woodson, especially as far as lacrosse goes, when Chaz came back and did the Sankofa team, that was incredible. That was for me like the culmination of like seeing where we were and where we've come to, especially just knowing about Jim Brown playing lacrosse at Syracuse, being the first African-American lacrosse player.
Looking back at the Civil Rights Movement, there's a few words that really resonate with me. Leadership, perseverance, respect, tolerance, and faith. These are words that I really embrace and that I try and live by both personally and in my career.
It really holds a strong spot for me because I am one of few, and especially on the field every day, you don't see a lot of pairs of brown legs, so it's always a constant reminder, but you remember that you're playing a sport that you love. And so because of that, I think that the Civil Rights Movement has kind of pushed me to be the best that I can, no matter what the color of my skin is. And I definitely think that Brown has been the place to do that.
As an administrator at Harvard University and in the Ivy League, I feel very fortunate for those that have paved the way for me. I feel a strong sense of pride and responsibility to honor the sacrifices of those that have come before me and to pay it forward, being a role model and serving as a positive influence in the lives of others.
The hardworking, maybe unseen aspirations of people who really wanted to see equality within this country, not just equality socially, but politically and economically. And I think that through their aspirations and different acts of service, it's allowed access to various things such as sports and academics, which I think is a big reason why I'm here today at Dartmouth College.
My dad was a student athlete also, and he also ran track, and so for him, he's a role model for me in that aspect, because he understands sometimes why I'm stressed about something. And since he's been through it, he can really give me the perspective I need to get through the day and get through school and stuff like that.